So ways that that's being presented right now is like an offer just being thrown out there without even seeing the house first. It's like a test. And then when the seller does respond to the offer, the buyer walks away. They fail the test sort of thing, right? Or closing day comes and the buyer just ghosts. Deposits not coming in because there's maybe a change of heart that's happened. Sometimes when an offer is accepted, a buyer almost has gotten so used to pushback from a seller that then they wonder if they've overpaid. These are like human things that, or human behaviors or fears that are coming through in the world of real estate when things are trying to find their footing again. Sellers, you might be feeling frustrated or insulted by the feedback that you've been given by a buyer at their showing. Or maybe you need to see 1, 2, or maybe even 3 offers before there's a willingness to find the price. I'm calling this frustration, but what it truly is a recalibration of the market that's coming through in those feelings of fatigue and frustration. So in my opinion, what we really need right now while we're going through this recalibration is clarity and a calm to the chaos. The best thing you can do if you're buying is don't jump in too quickly. If it's not right, it's not right. It doesn't matter what the market's doing. You should focus on it being the right property, and then the question is, what are you willing to pay for it? But just throwing out offers willy-nilly and kind of like hoping to get a deal might be really frustrating right now because the seller's not quite ready for that level of chaos as the offers are coming in. And if you're a seller, don't panic. If the offer comes in and you don't like it, you don't have to take that offer. If the feedback comes in and you're not happy with that, that's just a buyer being cautious. And that is what's happening right now, where we haven't seen a whole lot over the past few years of that type of behavior. The right buyer will come along. The right buyer will pay you the price that you're happy with. And sometimes we just need to find out what that number is, right? Sometimes that can take a little bit longer. And it might take longer in 2025 and 2026 than it did over the last couple of years. And if all of this is just you trying to make sense of this general feeling of unease, fatigue, energy shift, just know that you're not alone. Those feelings that you're having with respect to real estate, okay, is normal when the market shifts. We've been through a market shift before on a different, at the time when it favored the buyer and then it favored the seller, and now it's balancing again. This is kind of how markets work. This is how it feels. That frustration in the air is a feeling of balancing. Oh my God, I'm so long-winded. Follow for part 3. I promise it's the last one.